All right, traders, Mike here with the watch list video for Wednesday, February 19th. The SPY looks like it went out at all-time highs here. Look at the intraday if you didn't make it to chat today. It was in like from the opening bell here until this point right here. So most of the day it was in like a $1.70 range. Then it takes out the downside and then ends up closing at highs for the day. It's really weird, but overall a boring day. I made all my money in two different stocks. What were they? Pullbacks in STAI. Let me throw this up real quick here. New members, please pause the video and read that. It'll give you a good idea what we're all about. I think I traded three different pullbacks in STAI. And then I did that snapback flush I've been talking about, snapback bounce. I've been pointing out this setup for a long time and called it today in real time on PLTR and got like $1 a share on, I would say, most of my shares pretty damn quickly. If you have any questions, shoot me an email tomorrow during the Q&A and I'll go over it. But I went over it today. If you weren't there today, I'll be happy to go over it again tomorrow. I do love that setup. All right, so with that said, let's go back to the daily and quickly go into what we are watching for tomorrow. REBN, it's that Reborn Coffee, which had this crazy move, chopped around. I can't remember, maybe did an offering around here, but then had a decent sounding headline today, so a little extra volume and curling back up. Certainly an in-play stock, so I want to watch it. EFOI, big breakout today. We'll see if we get any kind of setup tomorrow. OSCR, big volume. And a couple, you know what, let me switch to the chart with the 200-day on it, so you can kind of see what I'm looking at here. All right, so there it is. Nice volume today and topped out. Let me hover over this. Topped out at 1670. So if we get through that tomorrow, that could be a catalyst. We might have a narrow range intraday below yesterday's high, which would even give us a better setup. And then we've got this possible magnet of 1734. We know that 200-day, when you get close like that and have big volume leading into it, oftentimes acts as a magnet. So that could end up giving us a decent trade. CSAI. I don't know what to tell you about this chart. I think it's been trading for maybe 3 weeks now. Topped out at 50 on opening day and then had this day, which would have been what, Thursday? Went from 1770 to 5243, which is insane. And now you got 2 days back down. So really, technically, it's fallen from 5243 down to like $10 in a couple sessions. I'm not exactly trying to tell you this is a bullish chart, but the fact that it had this day tells me this thing could move several dollars in a blink. And so if this meets our bounce play parameters on an intraday basis tomorrow, we might get a nice trade. All right, that's the way I'm thinking on that one. AIFF, just another red day. We had this crazy 2-day move, and well, 3-day really with the gap up, right? Now we've got 3 red days on declining volume. I'm going to treat this just simply as a bounce play tomorrow. There were no trades in it today. It was on Bounce Watch today, but no trades in it, no setups. But it goes right back on watch for tomorrow. Maybe we get a nice gap down bounce play setup, which is one of my favorite setups anyway. TTD could be an oversold bounce coming tomorrow, only with a proper setup. Same with Serve. I wouldn't mind some selling down to that 200 days. So that's why that one's kind of interesting. Certainly beaten up. Goes on bounce watch. FLR also goes on bounce watch. Just kind of getting almost downside shape where the volume and the price are reaching out to each other. And, you know, it's lost a good 10 or more dollars in the last week or so. Could give a snapback bounce. APPS, really strong stock. Now we finally got a couple red days. We got down to the 8-day and slightly below it. I do like that one for a potential turn back up tomorrow. BBAI, also really strong stock. Now we got 3 days in a row down. And LTBR, really strong stock. We got a couple red days. I'd like to see some of these come in another day or two. Then I'd like to set up more, but anything can happen. So I'm a day trader and I'll have them on watch. That's it for me. I'll see you guys in chat in the pre-market tomorrow.